Man, I just need to get back to the car now. Oh, lightning, thunder. I'm pretty exposed out here. Hello, here I am again on another mission to capture some landscape photography and some wildlife photography. It's going to be a good day, I can feel it, there's lots to do. I've come here to Bempton Cliffs to start the day to capture some of the seabirds, and then I'm going down to Flamborough for hopefully a really, really nice sunset. Come with me. Okay, so here we are, and absolutely stunning place, isn't it? Bempton Cliffs in Yorkshire. And there's some of these absolutely amazing seabirds. The Gannets are what I'm shooting at the moment. And I've got a beautiful little composition just over here because, as I've said on the video in Farne Islands, I don't like shots where you've just got the bird isolated against the bright sky in the background. It doesn't tell a story for me, so I like to get some context into the shot. And for this one, I'm just using these reeds in my foreground at the bottom of the frame just to put that shot into context and tell a story a little bit about the gannets coming down, feeding the young in the nest, because what they're doing is just sort of coming up over the cliff into the wind, hovering there just for a minute, and it's at that moment that I'm trying to capture them just before they're about to land. It's a good composition that I've got set up, but settings-wise, it's slightly different to when I was capturing birds in flight the other day with the puffins, because they're not moving very fast, these gannets. They're much bigger, they're not as agile. So settings-wise, I'm at 1/2000th of a second because I've got much brighter conditions today. I'm at f5.6 because I can be a bit more accurate with my focus, again because they're not moving as fast. And then currently, with the lighting conditions I've got, I'm at ISO 320 and it's working out really nicely. I've already got some really, really good shots, and I'm going to stick around a few minutes longer just to see if I can get something even better. I'm going to try that now, in fact. Okay, so that's the bird in flight shot, captured very, very good. And now I'm just going to go down onto the little viewing point there and look down over those cliffs to try and find one of the birds in the nest, or at least get a nesting type shot. It's a really nice spot to shoot, actually. It's not too difficult. Very good if you're a slightly amateurish wildlife photographer like I am, but nice all the same. Once I've done that, we're then going to head down to Flamborough, and it's going to be about landscape photography for the rest of the day. I do really like the wildlife stuff. It's good fun. I like the technical challenge, particularly of capturing the birds in flight, but it is landscape photography where my heart lies. But every now and again, I like doing a bit of wildlife stuff, and when I do, from now on, I will share it on this channel. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of my slightly amateurish wildlife shots. I'm shooting some wildlife photography again today, and my goodness, it is stunning. Look at it. Okay, we've arrived at Flamborough Head. I'm out again with Lyle today, which is why I keep saying we. But the weather's very, very changeable today. Just as we've arrived, it's clouded over. There's some huge rumbles of thunder coming from over that way. So which way this will go, I'm not sure. I have been here before on a vlog and I've shot some images around the time of sunrise. I was hoping to get a lot different light tonight. I and get some nice sunset type shots. But with this cloud, I'm not sure that's going to happen. Pretty much anything could happen, I think. The plan is at the moment just to stay around. We're going to go down and explore around in a few of these coves and try and find a composition. Like I said, I've been here before, I've shot it before, so I'm going to try and find something just a little bit different to what I shot last time. If the light does something, I'll try and make the most of that. But the day might not end on that high that I was hoping for, but you never know. So we've come down to one of the coves and we're on the beach. I don't think there's going to be much photography though. It is getting pretty dark. The rain has started and just a typical British summer. You can never, ever, ever rely on the weather. We are going to persevere though. I'm not giving up today. We're going to just stick it out, hopefully not get caught in a lightning storm with any luck. Just had some great fun with the drone. So all in all, it's still a great day, but I'm hoping I do at least get one landscape photograph in today. Stick with me. I'm confident-ish. We'll see. It's really raining now. Oh man, July in Britain. And this is what you get. You just can't rely on it. I really want to get a shot. I want to go over this sort of ridge over here, see if I can get a shot into that next bay. But it's not looking good at the moment. I think I've got the radio tower here buzzing away as well. Oh man. This was forecast, but it was so beautiful even about an hour ago. It was gorgeous. I just thought it was going to be a good evening. The last tiny bit of pink that there was in the sky is now disappearing over here. I might go and take shelter in the car for a minute because this camera is getting very wet. I'm getting wet and I'm also sweating because it's hot. Hot, rainy July in Britain. Well, what a day. I am set up for possibly my last shot of the day. We've persevered today. We've held out in the car until it stopped raining. It stopped raining and then it started to rain again. It's now getting pretty dark. It's only about 8:30. There's still an hour left of the light, but it's just not looking particularly good. I do have though a composition set up. I am clutching at straws a little bit, but I think out of that, it's actually forced me to think a little bit harder about how I can pull a composition out of this situation so the vlog isn't a total failure. Anyway, camera set up here and I have some nice colourful little flowers just in the foreground. The lighthouse has then now been switched on, so the beam of the lighthouse as it's going through the rain is casting a nice beam, and I'm using a fairly fast shutter speed for a landscape shot at this time of night. And what am I on? I'm at 1/80th of a second and it's capturing that beam really nicely going into the frame. It's actually looking really good. In order to achieve this though, I've had to go for an ISO of, what am I at? ISO 3200, and I would never ever recommend that for a landscape shot, but that's what I've had to do because I want that shutter speed to be relatively fast to capture that beam and then get the right amount of exposure for this situation. But it is getting dark now. There's lightning, it's raining really bad. So I think that's gonna have to be it today. There's lightning everywhere now. I am gonna make my way off. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. I've really pushed it today. I've done as much as I possibly can, but some days it just doesn't work. I've had a great day getting out and about with Lyle again. We've got some good drone footage. So all in all, great day. You've got to sort of do as much as you can to make it work, but then sometimes you've got to know when to call it a day, and that's what I'm going to do now. So I'll see you on another one very soon, hopefully in better weather. I'm Adam, this is First Man Photography in Flamborough, out. Man, I just need to get back to the car now. Oh, lightning, thunder. I'm pretty exposed out here, so I'm gonna get back to the safety of the car. Oh, what a day. Such a stunning location, but this is what we've got to go through though. This is what we've got to go through.